This is the critical Christian crowd right there. Critical Christian crowd. Yeah, we spread a little truth, expose a little lies, do a little dance, and I won't do the rest of the song. Welcome. Good morning. Pour yourself a cup of coffee. I got one. We're going to have fun today. Yesterday, not so much fun. Yesterday, hard truth. Yikes. Yikes. I don't think the ladies liked me very much yesterday. That is how you freshen and get all the air around a hot cup of coffee. Oh, isn't that delicious? Yummy. I hope you saw that on camera. Good morning, Saints. This is your laconic lay leader, Lon Linky Live. You're probably out there saying, Lon, you look like a gangsta. You look thug life this morning. Well, there's a reason for that. There are two reasons. First of all, here's the first reason. Here's a little B-roll footage of what I shot out of the box this morning. Yeah. It's snowing again. What a surprise! What a surprise that this is constantly what you see in the state of Minnesota from this year, mid-February to what will be last year mid-May. Last snow's melted mid-May. A lot of snow, folks. A lot of snow here in Minnesota. So that's one of the reasons I'm dressed this way. I'm just cold. I turned the heater off for the intro. I can turn it off now because it makes studio noise. I still don't have my microphone. I went online and ordered my dongle, my Apple dongle, so I can set up my studio mic, but I wish I could turn the camera around. Everything else looks good, and thank you all for your support, hanging around, sticking around. I want this to be a good little presentation. I really do. I'm not a pastor. I can't take the burden of that responsibility. But thank God he's given me a voice and enough understanding to pass on truths, 7 biblical truths that I believe in, that cement my foundation, my faith as a Christian. And that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to share. It's my testimony. That's all it is. I like praying for people who have prayer requests. I like, chitting and chatting with you guys through the comments, and it's fun. It's, they should be quick and short and to the point, laconic. That is going to be the word of the week, laconic. Ye of little words. Get your point across quickly. Like Matthew 5:37. Let your yes be yes, yet let your no be no. And then get to your point quickly, rapidly. Don't jibber jabber. Here's the other reason I'm dressed the way I am today. I'm working on a new I'd like to do this as professionally as possible. I know that's silly to do or think about. But I mean, if we have the tools at hand and the good Lord is willing, and if the lakes don't freeze, too late on the second one. So if the good Lord is willing, let's put together a nice, professional, clean presentation in his name, in God's name, to bring all glory to him. All right, so here's the second reason I'm looking like this morning. I'm working on a nice, clean, oops, get all that Illuminati dust out of here. By the way, too, I found out that all Germans are Illuminati, and all Germans love the color purple, which for me creates a small problem because I just happen, even though I'm not a Vikings fan, I just like yellow over purple. I think it reads well. It's a marketing thing. Nothing else other than that. So all of my headings and everything else I do in purple with yellow lettering. So I guess I'm in trouble. Most ridiculous stuff I've ever heard of. It's like I said before, and I'll say it again. If you're looking for Satan in every nook and corner and cranny of this static breath realm, you'll find him. And if you keep looking for him and 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 looking for him, guess what? All you're doing is looking for Satan. So sometimes you got to get out of that mess. Like my pastor in Alabama says, Yeah, I see the sewer. I don't have to jump down there and get in it to know what's down there in it. Good gravy almighty. All right, get to the point, Ladonic Lay Leader Lon Linky Live. So here's a piece I've been working on this morning. I need permission though. So it's just an edit. It's a sample, if you will. Oh, by the way. Fair use, YouTube. Everything I do in this is First Amendment rights and fair use. This is not for children today. So, fair use. Leave me alone. All right. So here we go. Ready? Stand by. This is gonna make you laugh.
25 and living with your mama, you a bum, dumb down, watching CNN, now you're scared of guns. I'm just done.
I gotta put one of my headphones in so I can
You
hear.
say that God is love, you forget the other half. He is also wrath, get it right. And he is the creator, bet my bottom dollar, he is not a beta. You need to go back to the creator. Give your life to God because he made you. You got your mama's spirit, God's spirit's much greater. He's an alpha, trust me, you don't want to be a beta. Oh, yeah.
So that was fun, wasn't it? I'm too old for that nonsense. And I bought this hat for a friend of mine who was coming up from Florida, and because we went to lunch together, and I didn't want him freezing his ears off of that sub-zero weather, but he already had an Elmer Fudd hat on, like I did, my rabbit Elmer Fuddage hat. So I left it in the trunk. I got it out. I thought, well, I'll use it in the Fisherman in the Box because it's a nice hat. You ever buy a hat and you don't like it? You just don't like it? I don't like this hat. I look like a Palestinian Hamas operator. So I don't like it. And I know some of you out there said, oh, Fisherman in the Box always wears a hat because he's bald. No, I'm not. I got too much hair if you haven't figured that out yet. So anyway. So, buttons on your chest. There we go. Now we're feeling good. You got the old orange, blaze orange cap on. Hey, look at what else somebody sent me this. Here's an old picture of yours truly, the old Fisherman in a Box back in the glory days. Let me put it on the full screen for you. I'm the big fat guy standing at the top of the. Let me get that out of there for you real quick. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. My audio engineer didn't come into work today, so it's me again. Yeah, that was from one of the shows I did, and I think that was from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I think so. But I'm the big fat guy up on top. Yep. Let me show you here. I'm that big fat guy with his hands out like that. President. Welcome. So speaking of getting in trouble with people, those were in the old corporate oligarch days, where when you signed your contract, you signed away every bit of personal liberty and freedom. They owned your likeness, they owned your voice, they owned everything. So let's get that out of there, shall we?